got an exciting new update for the Ultimate Delta indicator. I've added a few different brand new features that I'm going to fully explain in this video. This is a free update for anyone that already owns the Ultimate Delta. All you have to do is go to your WAP user area, download the new file, import it into your NinjaTrader, and when prompted, click yes to replace the old version, and you should be good to go. So this new version adds single bar divergence. This is when you get a candle that closes to the downside, but the delta is positive, or when you get a candle that closes to the upside, but the delta is negative. Single bar divergence. And there's a few different ways that you can have this show up on your chart. You can have it paint the bar, you can have it paint just the outline of the bar, or you can have it paint the background on the histogram. The single bar divergence was a feature that I was originally going to put into the Ultimate Delta since the very beginning, mainly just to use on the delta bars exclusively, looking for single bar divergence on the delta bars bar type. I just never really got into doing any kind of back testing to see if it was something that I really wanted to include. And I'm still not totally sure if it's something that I'm going to use on a regular basis, but I wanted to have the option. It's something that I wanted to play around with personally. So far, what I've been finding when we get one of these single bar divergent candles, I'm looking for a breakout above or below the high or the low of the single bar divergent candle. So here we got the single bar divergence. We get a break to the upside, a little push up, more divergence, break to the upside, more divergence, break to the upside, divergence, break to the upside. And I'm only using this during the first hour, hour and a half when everything's volatile of the New York Open. I'm not paying attention to single bar divergence in pre-market or slow times. Single bar divergence, we get a 10-point pop up. Single bar divergence, we break lower over here, nice move down. Single bar divergence, get a nice 20-point pop up right after. So that's one way that I've been looking into possibly using it. I'm sure you can come up with a lot of ideas on your own. So I've also added a background feature for all the different levels of delta. It just copies the same colors that are being painted on the bars or the diamonds, and it applies it to the histogram background. And depending on what color your background is on your chart, if it's black, you might want to change up these colors a little bit. On a white background, it's going to look more true to the color when you've got an opacity less than 100. But you can completely customize the opacity. You can make this 100%. So this opens up the option of being able to use this on multiple data series on the same chart. Here I've got the NQ chart on top with the NQ delta. Here I've got an ES chart with ES delta. So just depending on how much I wanted to scrunch this up, maybe I don't even want to see the ES chart. I'm only interested in the delta from the ES, and I want to see when it's in correlation with the NQ delta. Now I can have it scrunched down and just kind of follow the background colors. I can leave the histogram up to kind of see how much delta is coming through, or I could completely make this histogram transparent, and I can bump up the opacity on the background to 100%. So in the MMT Ultimate Delta indicator settings, got the histogram colors here. I would just change all of this to transparent, even the outlines. So the histogram, totally transparent. I'm going to do this on both instances. This is the version that is attached to the ES chart. So now that I've got everything transparent, up in the main section, you see there's 3 new lines. Show the background levels, which I have checked on. Background levels opacity, I'm going to bump this up to 100. Now let's click apply. And now I just have the colors for the different levels of delta. I can see when the NQ and the ES are in alignment with a little color grid here at the bottom. So there's also an option to hide the neutral background. So if I've got that on, it's not going to be showing the neutral colors. But if I uncheck this, now it's painting the neutral colors as well. I forgot to uncheck the apply level colors to histogram. That's why there's those little white and gray blips. So uncheck apply levels to histogram. So this way it's only going to be printing the level 1, 2, and 3 delta. And you can add other instruments like the YM and the RTY down below. Have a whole grid full of delta colors to look for correlation. So the single bar divergence, it's in the divergence section. You can click it on or off. You can have it print the bar color or even just the outline not the bar. You can see we've got these gold outlines. Every time there's single bar divergence, you can have it print the whole bar. Here's our gold bar divergent candles. You can turn the background on or off. You can change the opacity. All the background colors print on each tick live in real time. And if there is divergence, if you have this single bar divergence feature clicked on, it will always overpower any other delta color. So the divergence will always show up on top. So if you uncheck that, you just want to see the delta colors. Lots of options. Another feature I added, there used to only be one sound alert for the delta diamonds. Now there are two. One for a long delta diamond and one for a short delta diamond. So now you can have two different audio files for longs and shorts on the delta diamonds. And one last feature, there's a new feature called hide neutral candles, which I have checked on. When you click this on, it does not print the neutral brushes on the candles. So that way, if you just want to see the different levels of delta and you don't want to see the neutral delta candles, maybe you just want to see the regular up and down candles, or maybe there's another indicator that you use in the background that paints the bar colors that you want to see behind it, there's an option for that too. See, right now in my data series, I have the color for the down bars as plum and the color for the up bars is pale turquoise. So here you can see the up and down candles, and then when there's more significant delta, the delta bars takes over and paints the candle. So there's the new updates and a few ideas on ways that you could possibly use them. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. There are links to this indicator in the description. I hope you got some good ideas for your own trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.